What the? What? Swear to God. What the fuck is your problem? Paste. How long was I not on for? I guess. The last half an hour? Swear. So apparently, for the last 30 minutes, OBS says it's been doing the thing. Last 30 minutes. OBS said I was streaming. OBS said I had viewers. OBS said it was good. And apparently, it hasn't been. Today? Christ. That's lovely. By lovely, I mean fuck you, OBS. Seriously. You can suck eggs. 30 minutes! I've been doing shit. I got the bracket. You guys didn't even see the bracket! This is the exact kind of thing that makes people not do this for a living. I don't even know, like... I don't even know what the last thing, like... I guess I can go check the other stream to see when it quit. Wow. The last thing you guys saw was me cutting the rod. Lovely. Thank you, OBS. What the hell is going on here? The OBS window is flickering. I suspect it is probably the stupid you cannot turn it off, apparently, auto brightness crap on this Asus. I don't know who the hell thought auto brightness for a monitor was a good idea, especially on a gaming laptop. But they were wrong. Now I am furious, and I don't even know, like... do I want to keep going? I still have to do... Still have to figure out the heater. Is driving at night to Michigan, up through Wisconsin, Michigan, Wyoming. Going to be moderately miserable if I don't have a heater. And I still have to do the rear camera mount. Infuriating. Actually, I probably need to change that. It's not 201, technically 200B. So, stupid, give me the thing. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to call this 200-Bravo. There we go. That's better. This is what I'm talking about. And I guarantee it wasn't actually OBS's fault. 100,000%. It was my shitty connection because of Comcast. Daily. It just disappears. Multiple times a day, actually. And then at least once a month, it goes out for hours at a time. For whatever reason. I really need to call them up and tell them that they need to pay me back for all those times that I've been paying for service and not receiving service. Okay, so it updated the title correctly. I can't believe that. I can, but it infuriates me to believe it. That is absolutely infuriating. Less hyper-focused, more trying not to put my fist through the monitor of a perfectly good laptop when Comcast regularly cuts off the internet connection in my area and loses my streams. It's a goose fraba kind of thing. Otter. I saw it, and at first I thought it was an Indian name. I was like, welcome from America. But, yeah, so I don't know if you saw, like, I don't know how you come to the streams, if you get the ping in the Discord and follow that, or if you like go to my account. What I do for streams is I go to the account that I want to watch and I go to live and then I collect. Because sometimes doing it the other way takes you to the wrong. I don't understand that. Sometimes, like in the sidebar of YouTube, it takes you to the wrong fucking thing. I'm like, that's literally the point of that fucking sidebar. And you can't even do that right. So this is stream. OBS still says number 201. It's technically 200 Bravo. Because just as I started cutting the thing that I have now installed in the car, Comcast, I assume, decided it wanted to just drop my connection and stream ended. Half an hour. Welding, cutting, adjusting, talking to in chat. Gone. Yeah. I don't know what's going to be in Michigan. I need to find that out. So there might be a period of time when I get to Michigan. So the current plans are to get up there, do like basic streams and basic recordings until I get some more equipment, because I'll be making money and I'll be able to do that again. Once I get the equipment and start getting set up, I'll get StreamerBot set up, I'll do voice commands, I'm going to get an earpiece and a lapel mic so I can do TTS and I don't have to come over to the stream machine while I'm in the shop and check chat manually, you know, with my eyeballs. I'll just TTS it into my headset. That's going to be wireless, a bunch of various cameras perma-mounted around the shop, and I can just voice command to StreamerBot to change the scene depending on what we're doing, and I'll have a portable one to go like in engine bays or whatever. So I've got it not set up, but I've got StreamerBot on the desktop inside, and I've got a list of actions that I want to occur, and it's by no means full or complete, but there's probably 20 actions in there. One of them I have set up with a trigger. All the rest of them are blank. It's just that I gotta sit down and do it. Like that's literally all it is. I just have to sit down and do it. And then I have to set up. So, have you played with StreamerBot's voice command at all? Because from what I can tell, it uses the Windows inbuilt speech recognition, which I have uninstalled. And I have no desire to try to reinstall it. Because Windows speech recognition uses online servers. And I have I have negative 743% interest in using Microsoft speech recognition or anything. So, I have dictation software. Okay, so dictation software, I can set it up, I think, to run macros. And it's all local. So set the dictation software up to run, oh my god. Dictation software set up to run macros to command StreamerBot. StreamerBot uses inputs from the dictation software as triggers for actions to control OBS. OBS selects cameras and audio sources based on StreamerBot's inputs. And then I need to figure out offline bypass which part? The Microsoft speech recognition thing? Yeah, I just gotta I gotta sit down and figure out exactly how I want to do it. so that I know what I need to do it. And that's just, gotta quit being lazy. But, so have you seen the inside of my car at all? Have you been here at any point when we've gone inside? I have a command for that. Also, I need to change Nightbot's that. It looks stupid. Shut up, Nightbot. I didn't be that way. Sure. I mean, I don't know how to. Wait, no, there's a finger thing, right? Like that. Love you, Lily. Tee. Really, Nightbot? Fucking couldn't. Those timers are set 6 minutes apart. So they never like they would collide, but after like hours. Anyway, I guess let's do the other camera mount. I gotta figure out exactly how I want to do this. I don't quite know. Okay, so I'm going to be using round tube. We're going to put you guys back on the Logitech. We'll be using round tube with mostly because it already has the flat weld to it, so we'll cut it. Get a little brackety do. I gotta figure out exactly how I want to do that. Still too tall. So, this camera needs to be mounted in the window from this beam. Like there. The problem is there's a wire harness here that I have to break the clip to undo it from the beam because I put factory Honda clip. So, the question is, how do I want to do it? even know. I don't even know. Don't even know. How do I want to do that? Also, sitting on this bucket, even with foam, makes my upper leg area go numb, which is incredibly unpleasant. Chat, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Don't even know. Blah, blah, blah. Well, while I decide that, figure out exactly how I want to do that. How do I want to do this? I don't even know. This welding card is terrible. Well, gotta learn somehow, right? Okay. So I want to mount it to the under window frame, which appears to be bowing, actually. That's not good. You know, probably. So, how do I do that? The simple answer, cut 45s, build the bracket down, back, up, and then weld it. That's the simple answer. But then to take it off, I have to cut it, which may or may not weaken the frame. So, I guess what I have to do then I guess I need a tab Okay, hear me out. So we drill 2 holes in this, some distance apart. I weld this as a plate over the back end of the bracket. So this will add structure to the back bracket. A little tiny bit, not a whole lot. And then I weld 2 nuts on the back side of it so that we can bolt another tab from this on there. And then I build the forward and up thing. So I need to cut this off. I don't know how tall I need it to be. So let's go do some measuring, shall we? Measurator. Where did you go? Yeah, where'd I put measurator? Seriously, where'd I put it? Huh? Right. Oh. Yeah. I hope I never see it. Like. Like. 16, 25. Okay. 16 and 25. Means gonna do some cutter eating. And measure eating. So, we're going to try to cut this at a 45-degree angle. Actually, bio break. I shall return momentarily. Go wash my hands and take a bio break. Enjoy free-range music while I am gone, and I will return in just a few moments. writing, we are thick. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, so what we're going to do, take this plate, perfect actually. Okay. Well, this plate just on these two sides, so it's easy to remove later. We're going to get our paint pen. We're going to mark the place for some holes. We're going to put some holes. Okay. Let's drill some holes. We'll find some nuts. Weld some nuts to the plate. We also need to mark where the post is going to mount. So, post is going to mount right there. Drill some holes, weld some nuts, get some nuts and bolts. And as with everything I do, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to work. So, to that end, move you guys like there-ish. Up-ish. Probably up a little bit. That. I need to cut that at like 45-degree-ish angle. I should probably cut it at an angle to the flat so the flat can sit flat. Angle needs to be this way. So, loud noises, lots of tangled cords, lovely jubbly. Cut it this way, loud noises. Not exactly straight. We can fix that. Also not enough of an angle. Let's weld it, shall we? Helmets. Welder. March. Sees too much. Not bad. Alright, now 21 centimeters. Five centimeters. 5 centimeters. There. We're going to just kind of double check that, just to be safe. Yep. That's the one. Okay. Now we cut it flat. Make sure we're still going, because Comcast sucks. Hey! Okay. So now we'll chop that bad boy. Move you guys like over here just a smidge. How about that? A little bit better. Welding cart was kind of in the way. Now we've got to try to cut this flat. About there-ish. Okay. Oh. And we're going to want C and a little bit more wire speed. Weld this bad boy to here, right where we marked it. Make sure it's mostly flat-ish. Get a little tap going on. Double check the fit. Oh. That's stupid. I'm not welding after that. Stupid. I'm making a plate for it. I have the bolt holes. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I've got to make a plate for that again. That's what I'm doing. I just did that to mark and make sure it was going to fit correctly. Durr. Oh. Alright, so now need another little piece of plate steel. We'll use this 3/8 plate, I guess. Absolutely absurd and overkill. That's fine. It's kind of all I got. That's not cold. So let's cut this bad boy. done. Gonna drill these holes. I can drill those holes. Bring well nuts to it. Lithium batteries, if it cannot be in the direct sunlight, I would appreciate that. Okay. 6 mil, 1/4 inch hole. It's just under 1/4 inch. 7:30 seconds. That should fit a 6 mil. Actually, do I want to do? I think I want to do 8/125. 5/16. 21/64. I should probably punch these just so it's easier to drill. Probably the simpler way to go about it. Two squeaky cans. One is chain lube for the bike. The other one is, I believe, ATF. It's not ATF, it's manual transmission. Honda manual transmission. process would make this infinitely easier. I'll have one in Michigan. There we go. Clean up the backside. Now comes the fun part. Gonna drill through. I wish this was mounted on the bench. Earl. Not the good kind of Earl either. Okay. Next hole. High pressure, low speed. High pressure, low speed. Okay. Now we gotta clean these off. Little bit of brake cleaner will do the trick. Which I don't really have that much left. That is okay. Oh. Now, gotta weld this plate to the inside frame, which then I need a paint pen. That's where I need to clear the paint. bolts and nuts. Actually, I think I want the nuts on the bracket side, not the body side. So, dump the bolt bit on the floor. We're going to weld the nuts, the thicker plate, and run the bolts back from the back side. One. Two. Three. So, we well, now we tighten these down. No. Actually, that nut is the wrong nut. That's the right nut. Even though it's going to be welded, I want them to be the same size. Together, or bolted together, I mean. Pretty sure that ain't going nowhere. Weld camera mount to the plate. And the lamp. Those are kind of cold, but I think they'll hold a little tiny camera. I think, fingers crossed. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Let's clean that off. Yeah. Little bitty tack. Test it real quick. Alright. It's angled down, we're going to have to angle it up just a smooch. Okay. Try that. That'll work. Now try to rotate it just a smiddly smooch. Good. Ain't gotta be perfect, it's just gotta work. Alright. Again, not the best welds, but they will hold. I'm going to go rinse this off with some water real quick, cool it off. All right. Pipe's still hot. It's probably going to be in the way. Kind of sticks down into the trunk a little bit. Putting stuff in the trunk is going to be a little bit more difficult, given that fact. But I don't think I'm putting anything large into the trunk anyway. All large stuff goes into the side door. Which means I put the tools away inside. Camera. Camera mount. I could spin. I could spend a large number of hours, probably 3 or 4, designing that thing such that it is not in the way of the trunk opening. But again, I don't anticipate putting anything in the trunk will necessitate that opening being wired full open. I think that should be fine. If I put it into the trunk, it's just going to slide in. I guess let's put the battery on. Be done with it, shall we? I think that's going to do that for today, honestly. Was going to do ear stuff, but I no longer believe that that is anything. I'm going to put my soldering iron back in the side toe. So that I have it in the car, should necessity arise for it. Clean this lid off. Do that inside on my own. I don't need you guys to come with me for that. You guys don't want to see that anyway. It's boring. Oh yeah, I don't think I showed you guys. Actually, I think I did it off camera. I don't remember. Anti-tailgating measurement. Measure, not measurement. Fully welded. Ain't going nowheres. Back into the car will rip off before that thing comes off there. But hopefully, if people see it driving down the road, they're like, oh, that thing might fall off of there. And they'll, like, you know, back the fuck up. Clean up the bolts. Do that tomorrow. I was going to do wheel horse stuff in 4 hours. I have other things I really need to do today. I think, actually, factually, I think we're done for the day out here. I know I always say it these days, but I may or may not start up a game stream later, maybe another Satisfactory stream. maybe Delta V, because I love Delta V so much. It's such a good game. I don't think if there's anything else I need to do out here today. It has to be done today. I don't think so. Brackets took me 2 hours longer than I wanted them to, but I anticipated about 3 to 4 hours. It's been 4 hours. It is not OBS. You are stupid. Audio stream current bitrate is 0. No, it isn't. Jesus. I don't think there's anything else I need to do out here today. But besides the fact that it is now 76 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what, 24 degrees Celsius? 23 degrees Celsius? Yeah. Which is way too hot. Way too freaking hot out here. So, let's pull the Civic out. Well, I guess I'll probably end stream, then I'll pull the Civic out, close the garage down, go inside and start trying to do some of my inside stuff. If any of you guys want to see game stream tonight, just hanging out, head on over to the Discord and let me know. Just in case. Set that bad boy in there. So, if you guys want to, I mean, whatever you think you want to see, put it in the Discord anyway. There's a content request channel. So stick some ideas in the content request channel. We'll see if we can't work it out, get it figured, and get her done. As I've said previously, both in the Discord and in the stream, I believe, I'm currently sitting in limbo. So if there's something that needs money, financial input, can't do it. I ain't got none. If it's something that I can do, that I can film, even if it's just like something I can do, stuff I can do is I can do talkie videos or talkie streams where I explain some things or we talk through some things and you know, like teaching streams. I can do stuff like that. That is free. I can do that. I had another thought a second ago and it evaporated. So I guess on that note, old man brain, we are going to end it here. If you came by and you hung out and you chatted and you lurked and you saw and you liked and you subscribed and all of the fun stuff, I appreciate you guys. You guys are super awesome. I'm still working on this thing that we call content creation. I'm still trying to figure out my format. And I appreciate all you guys that are here now. I have cut myself. I have a hole in my hand, apparently. I super appreciate you guys. All the love, all the hugs. Because hugs are great. If you guys would come here and you want to get your car worked on, well, not here. I'm leaving here. If you guys want to come to Michigan in a couple of months, get your cars worked on. Nah, I don't want to do that. I ain't working on cars. If you guys want to come to Michigan and get your cars tuned, we can work that out. If you want to build something, we can work that out. Let me know. Hit me up in the Discord. We can work that out. My DMs are always open if you don't want to put any kind of identifying information in Discord and in a public channel. Perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable, 100% get it, cool. Always DM me. DMs are always open. On that note, we are done in the shop for right now. I may be out here tomorrow to do the heat. It's just too hot right now, and I'd have to turn the car around. The hood's already warm, so it's like I'd have to wait for the hood and under the hood to cool off a little bit, deal with the coolant. And then I gotta drain some coolant and then fill the coolant back up, which means I have to clean the drip pan, and it's a whole ordeal. It's gonna be 3 or 4 hours just to put the heater back in, and I still haven't figured out exactly how I want to route the air for it. What I might end up doing is putting the valve back in, but inside the cabin, so I can reach down and open the coolant valve. I need to figure out which side it comes from. I believe it's the behind the thermostat side. It's got to be behind the thermostat side. That's going to be the pressure side, the pump side. So that'll be the hot side. So we'll put the valve back in there. I've still got the hose that I took off when I had the heater in last winter. And I'm going to leave the AC in now, right now, because it's still hot as balls during the day. Means I need AC. But at night and up in the mountains on the trip to Michigan, it's going to be kind of cold as balls. So, you know, these balls, they swing in temperature. They're hot balls, they're cold balls, and you know, they're very fluctuating balls. So, I want to put the heater in, and as long as I don't turn the AC compressor on, air can go through the evaporator at all times, no problem. So I've got to figure out how I want to stick the heater in for the airflow. I guess for right now it's just going to be cold, turn coolant off, hot, turn coolant on. So cold, compressor on, coolant off, hot, coolant on, compressor off. That will be the gist of it. Eventually I want to have... I don't know that I need a blend door, honestly. Do I need a blend door? FLIR will tell me. I will use FLIR. We will turn coolant off and we will see what temperature the heater core gets. I might not need a blend door. Because what I might be able to do is I might be able to control the heat via the heater, the coolant valve. Because when I want AC, I just want AC. I don't ever want less AC than full AC. Ever. If I want a little less AC, I turn the fan down. That's it. Less airflow. Oh. Easy peasy. Okay, so yeah. We'll just do a straight series airflow pattern or airflow path tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I've got to do some things tomorrow. Where? Phone restarting in pocket. Can I help you? Shut up. Guard is not from Verizon Wireless. You're supposed to be unlocked. Get back. Anyway. That'll be it for me today. Back to the, if you guys came and hung out, I appreciate you. I love you guys. All the hugs. If you didn't, screw you guys. Of course, you'll never see this, so it doesn't matter. Unless, of course, you didn't come and you hung out, and you're going through trying to find new channels, and you find my channel, and you find the VODs, and you go through and you scroll to the end of the VOD and see what the closing message is for whatever reason, because people do that, I guess, and you hear me say screw you, and then that turns you off from the channel, in which case, I didn't mean it, I take it all back. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night, a good nose scratching, a good day, a good walk, a good yes, a good no, a good drive, a good up, a good down, not a good left, but I hope you have a good right, good phone charging, a good game, a good stream, a good, did I say food? Good food. Doesn't matter. We can say it again. Good food. I hope you have good food. Lots of good food. Food is good. We love food. Food is great. I hope whatever it is you guys are doing, you have a wonderful one, and we will see you